Closer to home, nearly a half dozen tenured professors at Dickinson State University will be losing their jobs. The university's president recently announced plans to make cuts on campus as a cost-cutting measure, and that also includes doing away with several academic programs. KX News' Samantha Saylor talked with DSU's president about what this means for the school.
Dickinson State University is a regional comprehensive institution within the North Dakota university system. The university's mission is to provide high-quality, accessible programs, promote excellence in teaching and learning, and support scholarly and creative activities. University President Stephen Easton sat down with me to discuss the recently announced changes to the university.
We've been going through a process, actually started on August 8th and August 9th when I sent emails starting that process of looking at the possibility of what is called in higher education retrenchment, which means the possibility of elimination of programs and discontinuation of faculty positions. That process has taken place under the State Board of Higher Education's policy, and so we followed the policies or the procedures outlined by the Faculty Senate. They were not the administration's procedures; they were the Faculty Senate's procedures.
He says those currently enrolled in discontinued programs will get the chance to finish out, but no new students will be accepted into the programs.
Our focus was on low enrollment programs. We need to listen to our students' voices. Our students tell us which programs they are most interested in by pursuing majors in those programs.
He goes on to say that of the 44 students in the 7 discontinued majors, 20 of them are seniors. Easton says that they're working with the other 24 with teach-out plans so they can continue on their career paths. But a number of tenured professors are also affected by the changes.
From my point of view, which I've stated elsewhere and continue to state in terms of the process overall, President Easton has followed the letter, but not the spirit of the policy, both in terms of the state and campus policies, in terms of adequate reflections that go into some pretty heavy decisions about the future, not only of programs, but of the university. One has to keep in mind that he's looking not only at retrenchment decisions, but also reorganization decisions. And all of that has sort of a range of implications. Obviously, many folks are concerned, not just about the present and the future. And I also, again, I continue to say what I believe to be the case, that aspects of this retrenchment approach certainly have retaliatory aspects. Again, to understand what's going on now, one has to understand what had occurred through the HB 1446 situation, and that, of course, points one back to basically Dickinson State University, especially since 2020 forward, although not all of our current problems begin in 2020, but from 2020 forward is when certainly the sorts of problems that you hear me and others talk about become more visible. So, there's definitely, as far as I'm concerned, an enemies list at DSU, and this retrenchment reorganization approach has retaliatory aspects to it.
We will continue to follow this story and bring you updates as they occur. For KX News, I'm Samantha Saylor.
Grabowski told KX News that he will be resigning from the university. DSU's enrollment this fall is around 1,453 students, which is around 20 fewer students compared to last year. Earlier this year, state legislators narrowly rejected House Bill 1446, and that proposal would have given President Easton more authority to fire tenured professors at the university. Under current state policy, a tenured professor can't be fired unless they're found to be incompetent or dishonest. For more information on programs and changes at the university, just go to our website, kxnet.com.